Yo, what's going down, commanders? I hope every one of you are doing well today. Right, I'm going to give a few shout-outs. Not too many of you in the chat tonight, but I'll still give you a shout-out. So George E is also a goat. Appreciate you coming along, bro. Thomas as well. Welcome, brother. Hawks as always. Appreciate you. Tim, nice to see you there, mate. Testicles as well. Welcome, brother. Albert, another goat. Rainy Bow also, sweetheart, another goat. Thank you. Cobra C over, I believe, is a goat and he's on my panel. Scott as well. I think that's a new name to the side chat tonight. I'm not 100%. Kurt, appreciate your time coming along, mate. Kelly, as always, appreciate you. Marianne, welcome, sweetheart. Bill, WC Thunder, and that's it. Right on the panel we have got tonight. Animal, Brandy, Lycan Thorpe, and Cobra C Obra. Guys, if you want to unmute and say hello.
Evening, bonjour.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
How are we all
Hello,
doing?
darlings.
I think we need to talk about
Lazy.
the holdout before we
It's a
go any
lazy
further.
day. Oh, yeah.
Holdout is one of the bestest events.
No,
ever.
they made it suck.
No, I thought it was quite reasonable.
I couldn't
to
get
be fair.
my unit up to 30.
Yes, that's the
You
only
couldn't get your unit
downside.
up?
That's the only downside. Others were lucky enough to do it on the first day, I believe.
Yeah, and then they
come
switched
the
it off.
weekend, yeah, switched off at the weekend. I call bullshit on that. I think they should have made it fair across the
Well,
board.
this has been a constant in holdout. The second event that the unit comes out on, not the first, but the second event where you
Right.
get the 11 to 20. We could always, since these Guardians have been in the game, which is the grey and orange units,
Right.
since we've always been able to get them to 30 on the second event. Either wait 24 hours or some people used to jump in and jump out and they could get more. Well, Kixeye
Right.
decide that they're going to be tight and take that away from us. Basically, it's another way of forcing the coin because they were trying to sell the tokens for 69 coin or something like that, if I remember right, per two tokens.
Yeah.
So it's just them trying to skim as much money out of us as possible at this point. So yeah,
Of course. Christmas,
you
they
can.
need to get the Christmas bonus.
I don't think they are. I've got a thing I want to bring up, but I want to bring it up a bit later. I do want to score out of 10, and some of the guys on the side chat, if you want to give us a score out of 10 for the event and a little brief paragraph of why you give it that score, that would be handy. I'll get Cobra to read some of them off. I will start tonight with Cobra. I'll start bottom to top, so you're your last one out, Cobra, on the way out. Cobra, what's your score out of 10 and your reason why?
I was going to start off with a 7, but because of the tokens, I'm going to drop it down to 5.5. I always enjoy holdout. However, because they fucked up with the tokens that we could buy one day and then during the weekend they took that away. No, bad score. Bad. I think Kicks, you need to kick up the bollocks.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Will?
I'm basically of the same opinion. Like I say, those who done it straight away were lucky. Those who, like myself, left it the next day because obviously we got tired of playing the game, lost out. So yeah, I'm going to give it a 6. But also, one of the things that I found really annoying was the lag. That's another reason why, because I like holdout. It's probably my best event, and I normally give it a really good score. But the lag, I was having to reset, redo my browser every track because it couldn't keep up with the lag. So yeah, that's my score.
Okay. Who would be next? It would be Brandy, please.
I give it a 6 because I'm actually enjoying the Christmas stuff more than I did the whole damn
Do you know
holdout.
what I was going to say? The exact same thing. Go on, sorry.
No, that's it. It's honestly, that's
I
it.
was going to say the exact same. I think the Christmas spaces for me have been more fun than the fucking holdout was. Damn. Animal. Animal.
Looks like he's asleep.
He's got a bed. Right, okay. Read it. Is he there?
Right, yeah.
Read out some scores, mate.
Right, so Tim's given it 7 out of 10. Gets up for lowers. Yeah, funny enough, I know a few lowers that have really caught up. an awful lot on this event. Rainey's saying 8 because it was fast and painless. Okay, I won't see what games you play in the event. Hawk says 6 only because it's easy. James W says kicks, dirty tricks 3. Thunder saying 5 out of 10. Just sick of events at this point, and yet we have another grind fest starting tomorrow. Hold out itself as easy but boring. And Potts just put easy event for me, 10 out of 10.
Nice to see him.
We know what that means, Pot. I'm sorry, but unfortunately I have to label you the C word tonight, mate. 10 out of 10 always gets a complete cunt, mate. Sorry. Kelly's just said 7. Easy enough, but tedious. Hey, real Mikey.
Yo, Mikey. And someone else just said hello. Stargazer as well. Welcome. And James West as well. Anyone else I've missed?
Paul Wise just said 6. Lag a nightmare, but okay to do event. Quick, spent more time with family. Good job, Paul. That is the key.
Can I be honest with you?
Fuck the game. Stay with the family.
I can't remember Holdout. I can't remember the units I used. I must have had my head banged or something over the weekend. I can't remember. How did we do it?
Albert
the
said
Christmas
7
bases
out of 10.
fucked you up. That's what it was.
Albert said 7 out of 10. Might seem strange, but I like all the events and playing the game in general. Good for you. Yeah, and do you know what, Albert? I like some of the events. Some of them are a bit tedious.
Right,
and just, I'll tell you what I use, shall I? It was really simple. I just used Wall Wankers and Brother Devlin. That's
I've gone blank. I can't remember what I fucking used. It must have been Brother Devin, but hang on. Let me see if I'll find a video because it's driving me up the wall.
Purgators,
You
by
sure
any
it wasn't
chance?
elite? No.
Oh, I done the
Elite
fucking
Rifleman this time?
the multi hit, didn't I? I remember now. We scammed Kixeye for it. Fuck. It was the multi hit, 20
Base
million. I think I'd done 2 or 3 rounds and I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking hell. My brain went fucking just blank.
No, Mikey said he didn't do the fuck Kixeye.
Thomas
We
just
use
said
Purgators.
6 out of 10, easy event, but boring. Yeah, do you know what? It's you're right. It is a boring event, but it's
do you know
one
what
of the most
pissed
fun
me
because
off the
quick.
most? Was the stats increase for the new unit, the Volticas. The actual increase was so fucking minute. It was fucking horrible. I was looking at it and thinking, I've spent this time getting this to get this to 20, and the jump was only about maybe 300 or 400 in damage total.
Right.
It kind of felt pointless.
And I think going back to what we said earlier about the fact that some were given the full amount of tokens before the weekend, and yet that was a scumbag.
Completely, if they fucked it up, they should have left it, and then for the next holdout, they should have made the change. But again, it's Kickstarter. They're trying to skim as much money as they can just lately, and there's a lot I want to talk about in that in a little while. Is there anything you guys want to add? Are you enjoying the level 20, level 30 Volticas, whatever level you got them to?
I even tried them.
Mine are in my base, but I still go flat fucking easy. I really do, and it's driving me up the wall because everyone else's base is doing well, but mine.
Your favourite person's in the chat, by the way.
Yancy Raffalo, welcome, brother.
There you go.
Right, let's get on tonight because we've got quite a bit to go through. It looks like Kixeye are doing a downtime for the next 3 events. So Skirmish, Sector Breach, Skirmish, and Operation Black Widow, the start of next month, January. All in one. What can go wrong, guys?
Everything.
What can fucking go wrong?
What can't go wrong is the
because
question.
they're on holiday. There's nothing you can.
Well, they didn't give a fuck when people couldn't put a bastion in their base. They didn't give a fuck that people couldn't even restart the shadow ops. They couldn't give a fuck that people couldn't put walls in their base. They couldn't give a fuck that people couldn't put the agency buildings in their base or the fucking construction yard buildings. So basically what Kixeye is saying, we're doing it our way and the rest of you can go fuck yourself. Just keep spending your money. Make sure you spend it on KXL though.
And if you don't like it, it'll get fixed next downtime. So
no, it's not good enough because they did a downtime in holdout. I think it was Sunday. They did a downtime. Yeah. Why wasn't that all fixed then? If they kept the game down for an hour, 2 hours, as long as they fixed the problems that the players had, a lot of players didn't want to do PvP, so they've lost the revenue for putting the coin boosts on. They've lost the revenue for players coining their troops when they come out of a base. They're fucking divs. A lot of them at that company. They need a fucking good slap round the face. I'm telling you that much. In-game, by the way.
Well, send me a plane ticket over there. I'll do it.
So Lion Front Fuckeye, as we now know them, are just really
they're skimming. They're skimming us.
Yeah, of course they are.
You know,
at least Dick Turpin wore a mask.
It fucking winds me up. And I wasn't affected by any of these problems, but I saw hundreds of players saying that they was affected by it. How does that make it fair? Some players are not affected, some players are. Some players could get the new unit, the Volticus to 30. Kixeye decided to take it away from the rest of us. It's like, well, when do I stop and spend money on this game if you keep fucking making things broken all the time? They're not as good of a coders as they think they are working at that company. Because if they was, we wouldn't have had these problems. Or the problems would have been fixed on the day of the fucking break.
Well, let's look at the tokens alone, right? If you're going to stop people from getting to level 30 on Saturday, then put the tokens on sale on Saturday, not 7 hours into the actual event when you can actually get them for free.
I wouldn't have bought them, mate. I wouldn't have bought them tokens.
But you know some people would. Out
of principle, because if I know someone that was able to buy them at 30, why shouldn't I be able to buy them at 30?
Yeah.
That's on Kixeye for their fuck ups, and it ain't been a fuck up for this holdout only. As I keep saying, it's every single second holdout of a new unit is the same fuck up. That's on Kixeye, not us as players. They need to sort themselves out and sort themselves out quick. They're going to start bleeding more money. They're not going to reach. And I can tell you right now, they've not reached their yearly quota, and they're in a panic. That's why we're getting the messages of buy it through Kixeye, because then they don't have to pay the 30% duty that Facebook charge them. It's either 30% or 15%. Either way, they lose that percent every time someone buys coins on Facebook. So, if you do buy coins, guys, and there isn't much difference between Facebook and Kixeye for you, go through fucking Facebook just to fucking give Kixeye the two fingers. Fuck them. Fuck them at this point, because they're acting like dirty little fucking rats, and it winds me up. Well, that started off on a good foot, did it?
Well, Thomas has just said it just seems like the same events over and over. We need new units
exactly
with lasers or some units that
they're not giving us nothing new.
Yeah, tired of the same type of.
They're giving us a regurgitated version of a ERM, a regurgitated version of a fast-moving unit, a regurgitated version of a tank. It's the same thing. Yeah. Nothing does anything different to previous renditions. They've run out of ideas.
Yeah, the new unit is something that they previously broke, and obviously
wait until you see some of the stats for these units. You guys are going to fucking hate it. Right, let's move. Hello, Hammy, or Hammer, and Razam as well. Welcome, brother. Simon as well. My dog ate my pot. Hello, bro. And anyone else I've missed. Right, we're going to get to it tonight. So we've got the 14.23.1 release notes, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, December 19th at 3 p.m. PST update. I ain't staying up till, I think it's midnight. No. What time is it? Yeah. It's midnight, isn't it, for me? I'm not doing a live stream. My poor neighbours have to suffer through this as it is. We've got the Skirmish patch notes, which is the second event of this month, for this downtime. I'm not going to read through that because we've got the patch notes open. We've also got Operation Black Widow, which is also in the patch notes here. So that's the third event that they're going to try to make sure that they don't have to do another downtime till after that event. And again, I've got the patch notes open for that. Content changes. Right, with this release, 5 more levels are added to the Barracks and the Academy. This will now allow Gen 3 infantry units to be used in the war production. So we've gone from a vehicle to an infantry unit, so Kixeye can hammer us with the building upgrades for the Barracks and Academy. I'm going to take a stab in the dark, and I'm going to say next month, January, in the Skirmish and main event, January and February. I don't know who that was that come in.
Mikey Lee.
Yo, Mikey.
Hey, Mikey.
The next, not this skirmish, the following skirmish, we're going to get a new aircraft, and then Kixeye are going to hammer us with the airfield and the other building, 5 new levels. Airfield and what is it? Hangar. And it's all going to be, they're going to put it out for, basically they're going to put it out for if you want to coin it now for X amount of gold, we're going to give you half price or whatever. And it's just a scam, guys, at this time. Just do it with fucking time. I'm telling you that if you look at the way Kixeye are running just now, I've got it written down here. They want us to spend on Kixeye so they can claw back that 30% that they have to pay Facebook.
Fuck 'em.
We didn't get no new upgrades for the hangar or airfield because Kixeye forgot, or at the time they decided not to give us them. But then they decided, they decided, well, we're not going to reach the quota that Stillfront have told us we've got to make for this year. So they're going to start hammering us with the upgrades for the, what did we have? The Tech Centre and the War Factory. We've now got the Barracks and Academy, and I believe next month or the month after, it'll be the airfield and the hangar. They're really fucking trying to hammer us. And then now that they're putting new turrets in and they're expecting us to coin them as well. It feels to me very snakish, and it's like they're either trying to get their bonuses up a little bit, or they haven't met what Stillfront have said.
Bonus.
I don't think they've met. I don't think they've met the quota of what's, because every 3 months Stillfront are going to say you've got to earn this amount of money. If not, we're going to start changing things. You're going to the heads a roll, sort of thing. And I think they're in a panic.
People go.
Yeah, and they're bringing their own guys into the business, and then their own guys will have their own ideas, and everything will change for us again.
Yeah, that might not be a bad thing, though.
No, Stillfront suck, mate. They
As long as they
suck.
kick Drake out first, I'm good with that.
Drake ain't important at Kixeye. You know that, didn't you? He's one level up above me. I'm a goof. He's a goofball, sort of thing. He's just
an expert goof.
He's just the voice. He's just the voice. Everyone goes to Drake when they want an argument. That's all he is. That's all he's there for. Anyway, so prepare yourself for 5 new levels on the academy and the barracks. We've got general bug fixes, general fixes improvement, which means nothing. Buildings were sometimes causing a connection error when attempting to place them. They don't tell us what buildings they're fixing, i.e. the walls, the bastions, the construction, the agency. Yeah. So I'm hoping they mean all of them in this update. They have got time to put that right before they go down. And we've also got the Abyss PMC bronze text description were reversed.
My question to that is who proofread the original thing saying about the Abyss?
You know full well it was fucking Drake that proofread it. Yeah, that looks all right to me. No testers needed.
Yep.
The dumbasses, that's all they are. I mean, what other bugs were in the game? There's a lot of lag over the weekend, or was it just me?
Oh, lag was a bugger, it was.
It was a bitch. It was a bitch, I'm sorry.
I think that had something to do with them Christmas spaces, if honest.
Oh, they said it was us, though. They said it was us.
Too many people on them Christmas spaces.
Oh, yeah. They've got nothing to do with the zombies being terribly overpowered.
No, City, remember, Drake said it was too many people accepting the prizes.
Oh, shit, yeah, that was it. That what was it, a gift or some shit?
Yeah, the first few days.
Yeah,
that was his fucking excuse.
The free tanks.
Yes, it. They give us a bunch of free stuff, and it was everyone collecting that was breaking it.
Yeah, there's only 14,000 of us playing.
Kelly just said accepting the Paladin offer gives people a deploy error if they were not already at max quantity. Damn, so another break. And this is the thing that Kixeye, this update to me looks like they're trying to make it so it lasts till next month, which will be January. It'll be the first Thursday in January. Second, because it starts on a Thursday, the main event. So it's nearly 3 weeks pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is pretty much, or 2 weeks, whatever. I can't see it lasting. I think the game's going to go down many, many times over that period because Kixeye have broken something, or they've made one of the event bases are too easy and they ain't going to like it and they're going to go and fuck it up for us. So we have to pay the price for their mess ups because they can't do things right the first time around of asking. Just a shame. Anyway, we got what am I on here? We've got the December 2024 sector breach. I'm actually I'm looking forward to this one, but I'm looking forward to it because in a devious way, I remember the Lancers, the original Lancers, were fucking broke, and Kixeye never bothered fixing them. So how are these going to work?
They won't.
Exactly the same way.
Exactly.
They're just being coloured. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blue ones now.
Yep.
Right. So we've got a December 20.
Kelly on the side chat. Basically something. If you accepted the offer, like one of the things that Kixeye said is, if you accept the offer and you've already got 18 tanks and your maximum is 18, that it won't overfill your capacity. Where previously it would overfill it, so you would have like 23 tanks, and then you could scrap them tanks to get thorium to get it back down to the 18, so you could actually use the game. Kelly's still got this issue where they said that they fixed this. That if you've already got 18 tanks, you accept the free ones, you won't get them.
How many paladins could we build though?
I think it's 24.
20.
Yeah, so
24.
So what?
But if you've already maxed out your paladins and you accept the free paladins,
it breaks your game.
Now supposedly they won't get added to your capacity.
You know, that sounds like a Kickstarter. So you see what I mean? Every day there's a different problem with the game, and they expect this game to last for 3 weeks without taking a downtime.
She's just said it's supposed to change her hard cap to 24.
Yeah, so if you've got 18 and you take the, what was it, 7 new ones, it should give you a cap of 24. But somewhere along the line, that cap's confusing itself to brick the game instead of actually giving you a 24.
I know the answer to the question. It's simple. Working as intended.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
According to Kixeye.
Fuck off.
Yeah, of course.
Kixeye rules.
It's stupid. It's absolutely ridiculous that they think that's something. If I hadn't been, I'm already level 153, but no worries, Thomas.
Yeah, he's a good guy, Thomas.
Right, December 2024 Sector Breach. We all know this works. I can't zoom in any more than this, guys, because it goes blurry if I go any more. So, and I can't read it when it's blurry. So it starts December 20th at 10 a.m. PST. That's tomorrow, 1800 hours GMT. We should be live for it as per usual. Ends December 24th at 10 a.m. PST. That will be Tuesday, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, Tuesday at the same time, 1800 hours GMT. Description: Sharkish cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases, and it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will hit PvE bases that are copies of player bases with the assault platoons in order to earn the Sector Breach XP in a Sector Breach store. How does it work? Use your units to play through the general. This is, what do they say about the assault turn? This needs updating a bit, I think. Oh no, it does say it. Use your units to play through the general set or the Conqueror set to earn the Sector Breach XP with the assault platoon option. So when you go to set up a platoon, I get asked this every fucking event. You've got to put your legendaries in the assault platoon option when you open the platoon tab. It's the end one, I think, assault platoon.
Furthest on the right.
Yeah. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The Conqueror set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than a general set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit the targets multiple times and wins will count towards future set completions, so you won't be penalised for hitting the target again. What that means is you can do 10 of ones, 10 of any of these ones, 10 of any of these twos, and if you do complete the threes, you will then start getting the bonuses, or you could do 10 threes, 10 twos, and then do 10 ones, whatever way around you want to do it, basically. They haven't changed nothing on the prizes, so it's general 1 is 5,500, general 2 is 5,500, general 3 is 10,000, and a bonus completion in any order is 40,000. Conqueror 1 is 17,000, Conqueror 2 is 17,000, Conqueror 3 is 30,000, and 100,000 bonus completion of any of these bases in any order. Right, we've got the legendary Lancer, legendary PvP, type infantry, weapon bombard, targets ground, damage type area, size 300, hit points or health points at level 1 is 30,500, hit points at max level is 40,000, DPS at level 1 is 1,664, DPS at max level 4,364. That's a nice jump for a change from level 1 to maxed. Speed is very slow too, and I think they actually need a setup time as well. I'm not 100% on that. I'm hoping Kixeye removed the setup time.
Well, there was on the original one.
Yeah, but the original one was more designed for base defending. These sector breach units are only attacking. You might be able to get a couple in your academy. That's it.
They should change that.
But
Put them in your base.
we will find out tomorrow. I'm not 9% sure these will be only attacking assault platoons and attacking PvP. Max range is 675. Talent. Shots apply busted status. That's nice. Level 10 plus 25 range. So does that give it 700? Or is that because normally in brackets they have a different number?
No, it actually says its max range is 675.
Someone go onto the War Commander Discord and asked, is it 675 and at level 10 700, or is the range max at 675, please?
Yeah,
I'm actually looking forward to these. These look like these are going to run into battle pretty quick with the... What are they? They're... what would you call them? Spartans. Spartans.
They look it, don't they?
Yeah, they look like Spartans to me.
We've got a new person tonight, Kuiga. It's his first live stream.
Yo, Kuiga.
Welcome to the
Hello,
show.
bro. Where was I? Level 10.
If it is the range, we're going to get 725 range once we've got it up to level 20.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a range.
Well, that's good. That's what we want. Anyway, level 10 is plus 25 range, which should, in theory, make that 700. Plus 50% damage to buildings and vehicles. Level 20 is plus 25 more range. That's 725.
Yep.
Replaces 50% buff to buildings and vehicles with 100% buff to vehicles and buildings, I'm guessing. It should say to vehicles and buildings, shouldn't it, at the end there? But I'm thinking they've just carried it through. Description: the legendary Lancer brings a cannon to a gunfight. Never again will an infantry wield the firepower of the battle tank. PvP only. Don't go on your base defense. It will go into your academy in the last stand, I think. Right, let's have a look. I reckon there's going to be a 50 range here somewhere as well. Compact munitions. Do you guys want to discuss that before I move on? Sorry, I'm being very rude.
I really hope that you're right with the 625 and so on, with the increase in levels, that it does get to 725. It would be well worth using.
Oh, it's going to fucking bust a load of balls in the game, I'm telling you that much. It's got decent damage as well.
675, sorry.
Let me go, for instance, let me just quickly load the game up on me.
And when you look at the damage as well, yes, you say that's going to be quite reasonable.
It's area damage as well, so it should have a decent splash. I just wanted to see the damage of the level 20 the paladins. See what sort of damage they do.
But as you know, these are going to take time to set up.
Yeah.
So you would have to set them up, send in quicker units to take the flag.
Yeah, pallies, innit? You're going to be using paladins.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I can't.
While these then lob them and take out everything in front of the paladins.
Well, so they're double the paladins' damage. My level 20 paladins are 2,066. That's DPS. Hang on, bear with me. Yeah, I think that is DPS, damage per second. That's the same as what's there. So damage per shot will be slightly different. But that's big. That's double the paladins. And they've got an arcing shot, meaning they should be able to shoot over walls.
Yeah.
So CCs are going to get fucked. If they do these right, I think a lot of players should be having a good time in PvP.
Hopefully.
If they do them right. And if that range, I don't know if we've got any information. Hello, Davey. Welcome, bro. If the range is correct and it's 725, and I don't know if we get any more range with the tech at the minute. Even the health. Is anyone in game?
No.
I'll load it up again. I just want to see the
Hang on,
health.
what are you looking for?
Paladin's health. I'm only curious the difference in the health, sort of the scale.
Let's see.
The way it looks like 700 range if it's a plus 25.
It's 2 plus 25s.
Yeah.
Level
Paladin.
10.
2 plus 25.
Yeah,
It's
level
725.
So 675, that would be 700, then 725.
Yep.
Paladin's health at level
725.
20 is 45,000.
Yeah, so a little bit weaker than the paladins as in wave. But I think you're going to be using paladins as the meat shield, and obviously heroes and things like that, or legendaries, and then behind the paladins you bring in these, and I think these with that range you should be able to pick off quite a chunk of the base.
Yeah, because that'd be the buffer.
Yeah. You know, don't forget you got the Sleipnir as well. You've got the Dr. Ake. You've got other units, even the Bounty Hunter you can throw in with them. So there's plenty of stuff that you can use as a meat shield while these things pick off certain targets. I'm interested. They've piqued me interest with them as long as they work. Anything you guys want to add?
They work as intended, so they always work.
Yeah.
Oh, what you like?
It's too many people on. That's why they're not working as intended.
Hang on. I think they've also upped the They've give us more choices with the techs as well.
So
That's
hang on,
good.
the front of these Lancers, is that very similar to the Rhino X?
Does look like it.
Well, it's a howitzer, isn't it?
No, these blue shields.
The shield.
Yeah, it is.
Looks very similar to the Rhino X.
Yeah, if you go to the tech tree of any of the previous legendaries, I don't think they've given us any more than 3 options for them. So if I go to the... Yeah, you get 3 options. Now we're getting 6. 2, 4. Hey?
Yeah, 4 gold.
4
So you
gold.
get 1 bronze, 1 silver.
Right, yeah, so it's similar to what the...
Gold store.
It's similar to what the... what they called Spartans had. They had 3 or 4 different weapon types.
Right.
So what's viral?
I have got an announcement from Kix Drake, and he's put out here, the team has fixed the Kixmas Paladin offer, so redeeming it now shouldn't cause any issues. For those that already redeemed it and are still having issues, we'll have a fix out shortly. I'll announce it once it's live. So in other words, they still haven't found it.
Yeah, but at least they're fucking... It's like they're moving. Something's happening.
They acknowledge it. They acknowledge it at least.
There's something like that. And I know it sounds trivial, but it can brick someone's game. And if it bricks one person games, that means it's not just that one person's having it's going to be many more players. And you're asking people to pay money to play this game, to do PvP, to get the units, to get stuff. And then every step of the way, you're tanking whatever they do. And they're having a bad time playing the game. You've not got no chance of anyone coining when they're having a bad time.
Yeah.
The other thing is more tech. It's more fucking time to grind to get it.
Yeah.
No, it's one time buy.
Yeah, it's one time buy. But if you look, 350.
Get it.
So you've got to do 3.5 tracks of the commander just to get 1 gold tech.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Yeah, we know you will.
Yeah,
I'll get it. Hello.
Yeah, we'll wait until you've done half the event, and then you'll go, "Oh yeah, this is the tech," and then that's what we get.
No, don't listen to me, guys. I got it wrong with the Dr. Ake. I really got it wrong. I don't think
you did. I like the Thorium.
Yeah, I said the Thorium one to start with, didn't I? And then I changed my mind to the Fire one.
Thorium, to be fair.
I didn't like the Thorium one. I want to bring up, by the way, is the store. Now I got Dr. Ake and Dr. Aegon, but I didn't have any of the tokens, and I could only get 1 tech, which was the Thorium. In the store just recently, on the last event, Holdout, you could actually get tokens for Dr. Ake only. but you still couldn't get any of the tech.
You know why that is, don't you? I can tell you what that is.
Yeah, it's gonna.
They're dangling the carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be good to you and give you Dr. Ake. We're gonna be good to you. We're gonna let you buy the 10 tokens to get him to max level. But if you want the text, they're in the coin store.
Yeah.
At 300,
well, at the
200 and
not.
whatever coin it is. Oh, they removed them, have they?
Yep.
That makes no sense.
They took them out.
Maybe they might get. If I was Kix, I'd just give them away for the last 3 days of Kixmas. You've earned enough money off us over the year.
Yeah.
Right.
But you couldn't get any tokens for Dr. Akon, and like I say, you couldn't get any of the tech. So unless they're changing it for this event, and you get the other 10 tokens,
they won't. Yeah, Dr. Aragon and Dr. Ake are only 10 levels each, aren't they?
Yeah, but I've only got tokens for Dr. Ake.
Oh, right.
Because I managed to get them in the last event.
I don't think you're going to get that. I think that's going to be a coin per. I may be wrong, though. Hopefully Kixeye are nice and they give it away for free.
He just brought a very good point up, and he says, what's the difference between tech and schematics?
Kawaja? Am I pronouncing that right?
PG, yeah.
Bro, you've got you at level 29 definitely ain't getting the... You want to get them paladins for a start that Kixeye are offering on the Kixmas gift for today.
Yes.
Even though they're only level 1. You just get the free offers and you should get an update to your base eventually, what will put it to about a level 44 or 45, and you should get a load of free stuff with that. Welcome Hitcham as well, bro. I did see you there.
He asked what's the difference between tech and schematics.
No difference. They mean the same thing. Back in the old days, they were called schematics because... word. Yeah, they used to be... If you go back to the SF and even before the SF era, the Legacy, we had many different types. So one slot would have 5 or 6 different techs on it. So it would the complete tech would be a schematic. It would be a layout of different techs to get it right for each individual base. Nowadays we call them techs because we only generally get 1 or 2 techs for each slot. It's not really a schematic as such. It's just you find the right one that works for you. Anything you guys want to add? I keep interrupting you. I do apologise.
I'm intrigued to see what this tech is.
Right, we've got compact munitions. Effects increases clip size from 3 to 5. Slot private, cost 200,000. Experienced spotter. Effects increases fire rate by 30%. Slot captain, cost 2,007. I can't say it.
275.
Yeah, 275,000. My brain's gone fucking swamp dead today. Flak shells. Effect swaps weapon to an AA flak. Can target high altitude and air units only. This may be something that you want to kill the...
Harkon.
No, not the Harkon. Because you can't have these in your base except for the last stand.
Malachi then.
No, Pegasus. Pegasus.
Oh, right, yeah.
And the Purgators.
Oh, what about the Morning Star?
Yeah, but the Morning Star dies 1 shot to anything. Purgators, it should kill the Purgators a bit quicker than anything else we got. So it might be a case of putting a couple of these in with this on. And definitely Pegasus, because it's AA flak. So that tells me, and can target high altitude. So it tells me already that that's what it's for. It's for the Pegasus. And then if you can get these to spawn out of your academy, you might want your academy bit in close to your base so you can save the units that spawn, these legendary lancers that spawn in your base, for when they deploy the Harkon and Orions.
It's not really straight away, isn't it?
A lot of people do it last on my base now. They kind of work around the Pegasus. So as I run my Pegasus to one side, they attack me from the other. They put like 3 or 4 different spots in my base. But yeah, that is interesting. That's more of a defensive stat though. Fire shells. Effects changes weapon damage to type to fire. Slot commander 350,000 XP. HE shells. Effects increases splash radius by 20 and reduces damage fall off. I don't know what that means. Slot commander 350,000 to buy. Viral bomb. Effects adds a viral effect to the weapon. Slot commander. Don't know why that would be in there. Commander costs 350,000.
Erosion, maybe?
No, viral is the green turret that if it shoots a drone of a unit, it does damage to the main unit. For instance, the old Titan. If you got a viral attached to a turret, the Titan's drones getting shot will damage the Titan.
Kind of like Malachi's.
But that to me,
drones.
again, that's a defensive stat. That's not something that you're going to go into a base using. Right. Yeah, so it says here, Sector Breach awards legendary assault units that are incredibly powerful units that can only be deployed in PvP and assault platoons. So it's the same. That makes no sense. Viral. What's viral? What we got that's viral in our base? That's got a drone. I'm trying to think.
There's a. Is it not Karen? I can't think of the name of it. Isn't there a
Jenny with the hoplite here?
Yeah,
right? Yeah, but
yeah,
who's got that in our base anymore?
Yeah, it's too
yeah.
old.
Trying to think of something else the only other thing I could think of is if you put Twin Titans in there as an
yeah, but again, they're one shot by anything. It won't affect the drones from the Echidna because the Echidna drones you can control, so that's not a drone as such. That's a shot. Same with the Morning Star. The Morning Star drones, I think you can control them, so they're not actually drones. I don't know. I'm a bit lost. Maybe there's something coming up in the future that changes that.
What about the Abyss and Demi-Demon drones?
Yeah, but you can't put them in your base. So you're only tacking them on the world map. That one's a bit of a head scratcher. All the others are good though. 20% more damage. Reduces damage fall off. I don't know what
I've got to say, the bronze and silver sounds really good.
Yeah. I did expect us to get another 25 range, but we haven't. So 725, if that is the correct range, is where we're at. Anyway, price store. Let's not bother with that too much. Legendary Lancers are 77,500. Max build
Engineer.
is 24.
Kelly's just said sorry.
Engineer.
That spawns drones.
Oh yeah. That's a good hit. Engineer. Yeah. Legendary Lancer upgrade token is 100,000. You can buy all 30 this event. Compact munitions, Lancer Tech 200,000, one-time buy. Experienced Spotter, Lancer Tech again, 275,000, one-time buy. And all three of the Gold Tech, Flak Shells, Fire Shells, HE Shells and Viral Bomb are 350,000 a pop, one-time buy. And then it moves on to the Warlord Alexander, which is standard. Don't buy the one pipe, buy the 10. 110, you've got to buy it 10 times, blah, 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 blah. All the rest is the same all the way down. I'm not going to repeat myself over that. Is there anything you guys want to add?
Nope.
No. That looks like a shopping list.
Yeah, that looks like a grind.
And no discounts.
You're going to moan, but you're going to do it.
Yep. Got nothing else to do.
This is where people might get a little bit mad.
Wait for my roast potatoes to roast.
What, in the microwave?
Hell no. Do it properly.
Event December 2024 Skirmish. And Kixeye's new AI generated art. This starts December 27th at 10 a.m. PST. Ends December 30th at 10 a.m. PST. Description: earn the next Series 4 hero Eve, the missionary hero in this month's skirmish, and use it to dominate in the upcoming monthly events. I'm going to burp.
Actual fact, that's a bit bizarre. Calling the new hero Eve and then referring to the missionary as in the position.
Yep.
I think they were channeling me when they said
all the Kixeye staff are out dogging, and that's where they come up with this idea. How does it work? Use your Appalex, Diamondbacks. This.
Or you drive into the woods.
Use your Appalex, Diamondbacks, and
Don't
Orifice.
forget your whip.
Units and their heroes. The Rhino X and Sandstorm Mark II against the Armoured Corps to play through the Recruit set or the Officer set to earn Skirmish XP. Sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The Officer set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the Recruit set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit the targets multiple times and wins will count towards future set completions. So you won't be penalised for hitting a target again. A quick question. How many of the new heroes and these standard units can we buy for the Christmas present thing? Was there any? I never actually looked.
Yeah, I don't think I have, to be honest.
Mm.
You can't get the heroes.
I know not Orifice was in there.
You can get the tokens.
Oh, well, you can't actually buy the unit itself.
Well, I've already got the unit, so...
Yeah, no,
Hang
I
on.
think you could. I think you could.
Hang on. What am I doing? I can load my mini up.
But I know you can get the tokens because
Go
I
into the
actually got the
owned
tokens
area.
to upgrade all mine.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I was in one of my minis earlier, and I think even Dr. Ake is in there, if I recall looking at it correctly.
Right,
Yep.
I've got my mini.
Yeah,
So
you can
Dr.
get it.
Ake tokens are in there.
I
War
think
Buggy.
the unit was in there too.
War Buggy, yeah, I bought that the other day. So Dr. Ake and his tokens are in there. War
Close
Buggy
your chat,
paints,
noob.
Avery.
your chat.
Oh, it's because it's my mini. Avery tokens, but no Avery. What's that for? Ortha Tech, War Paint, Aquinas token. No, it don't look like you can buy any of the heroes.
Click on unit. Come on, noob. Click on unit,
What
and then
there?
you just show you the units that you can buy.
Oh, yeah, of course. Units. Good thinking, Batman. So you can
There we
buy
go.
Orifla Diamondback and Appalex, or Alpex. You can buy
Yeah, so
Gravedigger, Brother Devin and Knox, and Nutcracker. Yeah, so you can get... if I was to pick one out of these, it'd be one of them two, Diamondback or
Yeah.
Orifice.
I'm actually in full
What's the
agreement
cap?
with
You can actually
Thunder.
buy... You can buy 24 of them. What did Thunder say?
Thunder's just put only a matter of time before they release the bend over unit.
Yeah. Well, they've got something kinky going on at Kixeye, that's for sure, because they always got dick innuendos in their tunes. Anyway,
They're always dogging it.
so if you do some of the Christmas bases, guys, you can get some of the stuff to be able to play this skirmish, and some of the upgrade tokens as well to go with them.
and build tokens.
Yeah, you can hit the targets multiple times, and wins will count towards future set completions. You won't be penalised for hitting the target again. Recruit is I won't read that out because it's pointless. You should all know that now. I just want to get to the Eve. So this is the Eve. And it's a Series 4 faction Sentinels, type light infantry, weapon machine gun, weapon tech tungsten, targets ground and air, damage type sustain, size 225, hit points or health points at level 1 is 30,000, hit points or health points at max level is 42,000, DPS at level 1 is 2,667, DPS at max level is 3,867. Max speed is 3, which is pretty slow. Max range is 450.
Hold up a minute. Hold up a minute. Who does the figure remind you of? Fruity. Doesn't it reminds me of forbidden fruit?
I don't think I've
You,
ever
you've
seen a
got
picture
boobs
of
on the
fruit.
brain.
Yeah, he's got tits on the mind.
Yeah.
Fruit on the brain for sure.
Everything.
Oh, talk about dogging, and his mind goes everywhere.
Right, talent 450 range is. They can say as much as they want. We're trying to bring it back to more of a tactical gameplay. If we got epic turrets we're going up against with 800-900 range, and they're giving us units with 450 range. Yeah, tactical my ass. More like you want to force the repairs. Anyway, talent level 1, assault style movement. Shot supply condemned status because they can't think of anything else to put in the game. Basic heroic is 5% damage plus 5% damage dealt and minus 5% damage taken or to all missionaries. Heroic level 10 is 10% damage dealt and minus 10% damage taken from all missionaries. Level 15, minus 20% damage taken, 10% damage dealt. Why is that 10%? Shouldn't that be 20? I think that should be 20.
They're going to claim it's a typo.
Yeah. Superheroic level 15 increases aura to 15%. Aura? When did we get an aura?
Yeah, good question.
Increases aura to 15% damage. Oh, damage and damage dealt and damage taken. Minus 15% damage taken for all missionaries. Level 21. Plus 2%. This is shit. Damage dealt and minus 2% damage taken. Every friendly missionary on the screen. Renowned the hero. Level 25 gains a 400 range aura that condemns enemies. There's an aura. But that isn't...
Like Adam.
Yeah, it's the 400 is very, very small aura. The new Sagittarius had an aura. I think Sagittarius had a 600 aura. Where it damaged, but this one, this condemns. So you have to, this unit has to be on top of things to be able to condemn them. 400 ranges.
That's what he said.
Yeah, it's tiny. It's
Maybe she likes being on top.
yeah, it looks like it. And them things
Are we
bouncing about.
climbing?
And
She wearing heels.
None of this says to me this is going to be fun. Cohesion bonus of plus 2% damage dealt and minus 2% damage taken per active Series 4 Sentinels units.
Yeah, she is the equivalent of Adam. Because Adam had the aura, he had the tungsten weapon.
Yeah, but it condemns. Adam's aura was actually pretty good. It killed things, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Adam's
I
aura
may be
killed the
wrong.
Pegasus whenever nothing else could.
But that 450 range is kind of...
Yeah, his range weren't much either. It's 500.
550, something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't... is what I'm thinking.
Rubbish.
I kind of wonder if her aura was going to do like what his aura does, and that's kill like high altitude or low altitude, like
No, it's condemns.
Pegasus?
It's the same condemns. You know what the queef does? The Kunis. That it does that that round circle thing.
Okay.
It's like a round circle, and it's like a what do you
That's
call
like
it?
the cannon hero does.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
that's the condemned, and it brings up the shock icon as if the unit's shocked, and it's not, or the building's shocked because they can't be bothered to code a new icon into the game. That confuses you. That's what it does. The condemned means confusing us. Having grown up an orphan, Eve found solace in robotics, being able to create all the friends she'd ever need. It wasn't long till Malachi brought her into the fold of the Sentinels, where her capabilities truly flourished.
No capability there, and they certainly don't flourish from what I've just read. I think someone's smoking too much dog turd.
It's disappointment after disappointment with these new units, I feel.
Let's have something new, something more ingenuity, something a little bit more
Well,
exciting.
they've done the condemn thing. It's like they have to overrun with the same thing. Oh, we've brought this new thing to the table, but we're going to use it on every fucking unit. We don't need that on every unit.
Well, here
Stupid.
comes the religious part then.
Mm-hmm.
On the tech. Look at the tech and the slot.
Yeah, Serpent Strike increases damage to condemn units by 30%, increases movement speed by how much? What's the movement speed increase? Don't tell us.
Isn't it?
It's like Covenant, 60,000 XP.
That's convent.
Sorry, Convent. Reinforced Ribs decreases damage from closer units. Flat damage reduction. Decreases damage from closer units. Don't tell us what they decrease it by. That could be anything. It could be 1%. That damage reduction of 150, which isn't bad, but I don't think it's going to be enough for this unit to do much. Slot order cost 80,000 XP. Path of the Flaming Sword increases damage to closer units. I can't pronounce that last thing. Diasis costs 100,000 XP.
Oh, you didn't go
The
church,
only
did
thing, no, did I? I'd fucking melt if I stepped across over that fucking door. The only thing I can see that maybe a lot of it's guesswork, so that it increases movement speed. Don't give us an idea of how much. Damage from closer units. Don't give us any numbers. Increases damage to closer units again. Don't give us no numbers. The only thing I can see that redeems it a little bit is that 150 flat damage reduction, and even then that's a little bit low. We're on units that are on 300, 400, 500, aren't we now? Flat damage reduction.
Yeah.
So 150. About on par with the Z77s, is it not? Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more. Sorry.
But this is basically a close quarter unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With no good defenses.
No protection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Only time will tell, I guess. So Eve part, I'm not going to read out the 1 part, 4 parts. Eve times 10 is 35,000, 8 time buy. Eve build logistic is 32,000, 4 times buy. Eve upgrade token is 40,000, 10 time buy. Path of the Flaming Sword is 100,000, 1 time buy. Reinforced Ribs, 80,000, 1 time buy. And Serpent Strike, 60,000, 1 time buy.
You can sum all that up in in 2 words. Fucking grind.
Well, and then you need the, oh no, we don't, yeah, the Avery tokens as well on top of that. And any other heroes you may have missed out on.
Apparently the Z77s and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man both have 150 also.
So it's about on par with them.
Yeah.
I thought the Judicators had 200,000 at 20. Hello, Baz, welcome, bro. And Phoenix, welcome, brother. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm hoping I've got it wrong and it turns out to be a good unit. It doesn't look like, on paper, it doesn't look like it. Might be a good base defensive unit, maybe.
And although this has been proofread, it could be changed at any point.
Yeah. Also included in this skirmish store is the Layla, Copperhead, Aqueef, as I could call it, Avery, along with their tech, build logistics and upgrade tokens, now available, as well are the Apelex, Diamondbacks and Orifices. In addition, you'll be able to click parts for the standard elite versions of the Perseus, Fighter Company, Leviathan, Proteus, Bounty Hunter, Harbinger, and you'll even be able to buy parts for the standard elite and Omega versions of the Romero, Prophet, and Darkstorm. Bog standard there, no real changes. I'm worried for where this game's going. I know it's going to take a few months for all these changes to take effect, so they make sense, as in a game standpoint, because we've got the overpowered units, and they're trying to decrease the power levels of some of the newer stuff. There is a crossover there.
The flat damage on the Judicator is 150 flat.
What, at level 20?
Yeah, level 20.
Okay, I thought it was 2. My bad. So it'll be able to do the Christmas bases, guys. But you don't get it till after the Christmas bases.
Yeah.
You have to wait for the following Christmas for it.
Wait until one of them epic turrets shoot it, one shot kill it. Then you'll be pissed. Anything you guys want to add? We've got one more tab.
I'm just really, like you, concerned of which way this game is going and who on earth is the person behind the thought process of what they're putting out. Because clearly they haven't thought very hard.
I think they have. I think it's tight. There's going to be a time frame, a period for it to be, everyone to be complaining, for it to then flourish. Because we're in a crossover period of overpowered stuff, and Kixeye bringing out units where we need to think before using them.
They're losing players on a daily basis too,
and that's another problem, isn't it? But I think the core whalers in the game have not gone anywhere. I think they're still plentiful. I don't think because they've spent so. You think some of these guys have spent tens of thousands of dollars in this game,
Yeah.
You know, to then just walk away from this game feels like a waste of their money. That's what they're relying on, is that core, however many it is, that will just keep buying stuff for the sake of buying it. Don't worry about it. They've got more money than sense, basically. I can't knock them. They've kept the lights on at Kixeye for, what, 10, 12 years now? Maybe a bit longer. You know, we're still enjoying the game. There is brief periods of this game where we actually enjoy it.
And actually, just picking up what Thunder's just said, and he's quite right. If they're dishing out shit like this, they need to calm down on the stupid epic turrets.
Epic turrets. That's my
range, one shot everything.
That's
yeah,
one gripe is them epic turrets, and they've made epic turrets out of all of the turrets now. It's not just one. It's not just the old style turrets. The Generation 2 turret or platform turrets. They're now becoming epic in the event. So it's basically what they're trying to do. They're quoting it as saying we're bringing the game back to tactical gameplay, but in the same breath, them trying to make sure that it gives us damage every single time. So
well, look at that Christmas base where you had the epic turret that took your air out straight away. So you had to send in ground unit to take that out.
Yeah.
So you could send the air in. But your ground unit took damage.
Yo, blood, no problem, blood. Yeah, they're trying to trick us with them epic turrets. That's all it is. Again, it's another way of trying to sneak a little bit of coin out of someone. I can't.
I would strongly suggest do not coin at this point in time. Save your money at the moment and do something better with it, like invest it, because this isn't worth the investment.
They've got to have a clear picture, and that's what I thought they was going to give us with the return of the Drake's Dungeon. He'd give it all the big and about. We are planning like maybe not once a month, but once every other month. And they could have given us that. They could have given us in a more of a visual or a descriptive picture of their vision through the Drake's Dungeon, because and any company that put out a video like that, they're going to get ridiculed for it. And I think the problem with the Kixeye employees, when they're ridiculed for putting something out and they're called names like Little Jack Russell and things like that, and Drake the Dickhead and things like that, they go and hide in their safe spot and they don't want to do that no more. Whereas they've got to man up a little bit and fucking just plough through it and say, this is where we're going, guys. Trust us. We're trying to make this game more fun in the longer run. But they refuse to do that. We need a Drake's Dungeon. We need him to fucking come out and say, look, and all that honesty he was talking about last. Did any of you guys watch it?
No, but to be fair, what I would like to see is a Drake's Dungeon where we could all join in and ask them questions direct.
No, I don't want to see that, because you just get shitheads in there. You get the same group that goes on that War Commander Discord, and it'll be the same fucking MO. Everyone will be banned from talking on the chat on the Drake's Dungeon. That's a big mistake. I think they need to paint a picture of the vision that they've got in mind, instead of just ramming stuff down our throat and expecting us to accept it without any explanation. The smart man would have carried them Drake Dungeons over, and we could have got the picture. But
evening, Cheeky Monkey.
Yo, Cheeky. Anyway, we have got the last update of tonight, which was uploaded 14 hours ago, and I just want to zoom out because I'm not sure if this is AI or not, but yeah, it is AI. If this is Black Widow, or the new rendition of Black Widow, but my only problem is she's got great big fucking arms and it goes really skinny here. So touch it up, do it with AI, but touch it up, make it look right, will ya?
That's Sheila, maybe.
No, that's Black Widow.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
There is a character in the game called Black Widow.
I reckon it's Sheila's sister then, so twin.
Hang on. Black Widow. I think originally it was all one word, Black Widow, in their old. No, it won't. Let me get a picture of her. This was the original Black Widow. That's Black Widow. This chick. If it'll let me click it. Can you see? I am screen sharing on Discord, guys.
Yeah,
so there's no excuses.
Yeah. Okay, now that looks nothing like it, does it?
No, they've AI'd the game up, haven't they? Basically, people.
It was an air unit. if I remember.
No, I don't think we actually got her in as a. There was a spider called Black Widow, weren't they? But I don't think it was the same thing.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Pandora. Sorry.
I think the story stopped by the time.
Oh,
No,
right,
it was a fraction we had to go up against the Black Widow.
Oh,
Pandora's box.
Black Widow, but there was the big spider was called the Black Widow as well, weren't it?
Yeah.
But I don't think there was any connection. I'm not 100%. Anyway,
I'm afraid to announce at this point we've got another cunt in the room because Cheeky Monkey's just said I'm giving 12 days 10 out of 10 because it's fucking great fun.
I've enjoyed it, man. I had more fun doing that than I did playing Holdout. Holdout for me sucks balls.
Yeah, same. Damn. I enjoyed this a lot, hell of a lot better than that.
Oh,
When you were saying about Black Widow and the spider, did you mean the Widow Maker?
that's the one, Widowmaker. Thank you, Animal. I
You
know.
want to give us your, I was going to say, you want to give us your numbers from earlier, Animal.
Yeah, you've woken up.
5.
My beer tastes funny tonight. I don't know why. Right,
You ain't used an empty can for a piss, have you?
probably. Put it back in the fridge. January 2nd at 10 a.m. PST. Ends January the 8th at 10 a.m. PST. Store closes January 9th at 10 a.m. I will be doing an update of this, guys, for this. I just want to get it out there to start with. Featuring the Sentinels Tungsten Series 4 unit, the Missionary. Or Missionary, if I say it right. Bronze, silver and gold tech for the Missionary. Jet-fueled rounds and riot suppression silver tech for the Abyss PMC. Omega Abyss PMC parts with the Sector Gold base. Missionary war paints. Fucking waste of time. Eve Hero Tech Commendation and Collector's War Paint. Contractor Brother...
Matsumoto.
Matsumoto? No.
Say that three times fast.
Matsumoto. And Fire Barrier Construct. Sorry, Animal.
What was that, sorry?
I thought you was talking. Sorry, mate. I thought you heard you say something.
Somebody else was. I don't know who it was.
It was me. I said you said it right.
Matsumoto. Firebrand Heavy Turret. That is a Sentinels turret, guys. Advanced Heavy Turret. This is the Missionary. Not the Missionary. And this is Kixeye's robot sex doll.
That's hot.
Well, it's the Missionary.
You've got a
Series
fucking
4.
engineer.
Elon Musk is taking over fucking Kixeye by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Right? Did you see those that he
His
had
robots.
apparently
Only
yeah.
thing us men care about is can we fuck it? That's all we care about.
I don't know, pigs have already done that.
Didn't you see the robot chickens, Virgin? We got a robot and they go, can we fuck it? And he goes, no. And they all fucking run out the building. Like, right, where was I? I've lost track. So it's a series Sentinels.
well,
Series
I don't
4.
know. It has a mouth, right?
No, I wouldn't say that's a mouth there.
Damn it.
The blast shield.
Generation Series 4, Faction Sentinels, type light infantry, weapon machine gun, weapon tech tungsten, targets ground and air, damage type sustain, size 225, that's quite small. Hit points or health points at level 1, 18,000. Hit points or health points at max level is 24,840. DPS at level 1 is 2,000. That's all right, that ain't bad. DPS at max level is crap. That's 20 fucking levels to get 713. 2,713.
Beat shit as well.
And that's crap as well. The health. 20 levels. They could have done that in 10.
If you think about it, though, the size, you can flood a toon with loads of them, like ERMs.
I'm hoping that's what... I wouldn't say as close as that, but yeah, you are right, kind of right. 225 into...
Was it 3,400?
Divided 225. 15 per tone. Yeah. I wish they would look at these units and make sure they crossed over to both PvE and PvP. I wish they would add a tech to these standard units that Just the tech only works in PvP. So base defending and attacking player bases. So the units, we ain't just playing for the next event. We're playing for these units to be able to play PvP as well. And what they're forgetting is PvP units, you can't remove them and put them back in one by one like you can with legendaries.
Yeah, you got to repair the whole
So
lot
they
at
can
once.
they can earn some serious money out of it. It makes no sense. I should be on their board. And I'd sack the fucking lot of them. Max speed is 3, which is pretty
Oh,
slow.
why you're not on the board?
Yeah, you upset them all, and they're all sulk and go home.
We got a Dell sacked anyway. That's a good thing to come this year. That's something to celebrate.
Monarch's next.
That is a Dell. Monarch is a Dell.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He's still on the Discord, but guys, if you really want to get up Adele's nose and he starts talking down to you on the War Commander Discord, block him on the War Commander Discord. He fucking hates it. Max range is 450, which is the same as Eve, if I remember right. Talent at level 1, assault style movement stops at 300. So the max range isn't 450, it's 300. Stops at 300 range, plus 50% damage to condemned units. That's not bad. That might work well with the Eve. Damage at condemned units. Missionaries gain a 20% life steal for 3 seconds when another friendly missionary dies. Again, something we haven't seen. I was just whinging about Kixeye not putting stuff that we haven't seen in the game before. And they go and do that to me.
Oh,
Fucking
they
arsehole.
tested it.
They make me sound like a right fucking cunt. That's interesting.
No, hang on. I think you do that all of your own accord on that one.
I'm glad someone's man enough to pull me up on it. Right, so we will talk about this in a second. Let me get through the talents. So 50% damage to condemned units. Missionaries gain a 20% life steal for 3 seconds when another friendly missionary dies. Level 10 talent is 20% minus 20% damage taken. Level 20 is plus 10% damage dealt. Occasionally throws a grenade that concusses. Causes turncoat. Fuck me. They've two things that they've put into this. They've put some thought into. Why isn't Eve like this? Eve sucks fucking balls compared to this thing.
Well, that was the point of Eve.
Fucking balls.
She sucks. Yeah, there you go. He blows.
Hang on, someone. You can't be talking about fucking Fruity like that.
Life steal sounds like some sort of self-heal, and that's what Thunder just mentioned.
When a missionary dies,
she'll forgive you.
Of course she will. When a missionary dies, or one missionary dies, it looks like all of these missionaries will life steal 20% of their life for 3 seconds. I don't know what the 3 seconds stands for, because if they gain a 20% life steal, so they regenerate their health on the map.
It's kind of like a Deadpool kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Why is Eve suck compared to these? Cohesion bonus damage.
Why, but I don't know.
Active Series 4 description. Eve grew up alone, so she had to build her own friends. Oh, I read that already. Go on, guys. We can discuss the unit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you want to tell him why she sucks and he blows?
Not for the sake of demonetizing cities.
Oh, fuck it. It's already, I've said cunt too many times.
He's already had one strike.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll keep getting Kixeye keep on copyright striking my videos. every 90 days, every 3 months, they copyright us because they know how long the copyright strike lasts. So any video that they don't want of mine that's still up, they will copyright strike it and then get it removed for 90 days. But what they fail to understand...
You make anything off of it?
Yeah, but what they fail to understand is War Commander videos' lifespan is literally 2 or 3 days, and then the views go fucking dead. So anyone that's going to watch the video, they need to copyright strike it within the first hour of me making it, to then stop the viewers from seeing it within the first couple of days.
You've just given them ammunition.
Of course I have. I'm not out here to kill Kixeye. I'm just out here to try to fucking get things done properly and Kixeye to understand that they're asking us to spend money in this game when everything's fucking broken or there's rampant cheating going on. I'm not here to kill the game. I'm here to try to get the company to listen to the players. I'm not the only voice for the game. I've got you guys. There's other live stream channels. There's other YouTube creators creating videos for this game and saying the same thing. We can't all be wrong.
It's what's known as promoting fair play.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you've got to listen to your consumers. If you think you'll be above your consumers, you're going to fall off. Your game's going to die. Any product that thinks they're above the consumer will die.
Speaking of which, I gotta log off to go get some stuff done. So I'll see you guys later.
You want to give a shout out?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like and subscribe, and see you next time.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
We ain't far off the end anyway. Right. So we got through that. This is the new turret, Firebrand turret. This is a Sentinels turret. Let me zoom out so you guys can see it a little bit better. This is a Sentinels turret. Range is 700. DPS level 1 is 480. DPS at level 10 is 1,200. Levels 10. Well, you told us that in the first 3 sentences there. Description: fire damage flamethrower that leaves a spreading fire AoEs, requires Gen 2 platforms. And you can earn that in Operation Black Widow.
They've tried to pack so much in over the next 2 weeks, right?
It's trying to skim us for money.
Well, not only that, and they're expecting this all to work from tonight's downtime.
Exactly. It's not going to work. It's simple as that. It just sucks, and the thing is, it's detrimental to the game when things break and Kixeye leave it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and they say we will be fixing it, but next month. Well, some of these guys don't want to wait till next week or 3 or 4 days for a fix. If they've got something broken, they're going to go, right, I won't spend for 3 or 4 days. I'm not going to put no money into the game for 3 or 4 days, and then Kixeye are at a loss.
Also, you've got limited time to play.
Yeah,
So
and
if the thing don't work,
Thunder's just said that looks like the original napalm turret, but we've just made into a heavy turret.
Updated, yeah. I don't think you can. What else could they do as a turret other than what we've already got in the game now? Anti-air, ground, infantry killer, flamethrower, mortar. There isn't a lot more they can actually do without going right outside the box.
Tesla tower.
We got one in the bastions.
Yeah, that comes from the sky, though, didn't it? I'm talking about a turret.
There is.
The Tesla shoots an orb. You're thinking
that's
about
the orbital tower.
You're thinking about the orbital hammer.
Yeah.
Anyway, earn the Firebrand. I ain't even upgraded the last one. It's level 1. I've seen a lot of people have it in their base. So I don't know if it's any good or not. Earn the Firebrand Advanced Heavy Turret in the event store. Description: like a shadow from the past, Nightshade has returned. So she's not Black Widow, she's Nightshade. Hang on.
Yeah. Or is this yet another new unit? Because Black Widow was before.
There is a Nightshade. Yeah, it is Black Widow. Same thing, same person. Nightshade and Black Widow are the same thing. One in the same. I've typed Nightshade in and it's come up the same person. Yeah, Nightshade boss unit. Anyway, like a shadow from the past, Nightshade has returned. Let me go back to the YouTube. Has returned, this time as a general under Odin, and he's keen on making a black mark on the sector and leaving the widows in a wake. In Operation Black Widow, commanders will face off against the mission track, the challenge-based sets, unlock the story and tokens. Unlock the story and tokens. Where was I? And token store in the mission track and earn huge amounts of XP in the challenge-based sets. Use the event XP to purchase prizes in the event store. And there's the Black Widow thing. Mayhem. Mayhem is a faction with a straightforward objective. World peace. Just kidding. It's mayhem. Survival at the cost of all others. Odin is convening convening. I'm saying that right, aren't I? Conniving, sorry. He's a conniving
yeah.
leader who always has the master plan. So it looks like we're fighting Black Widow, Odin, Nightshade, and Mayhem.
All at the same time within 2 weeks.
I think they are all part of the same faction. Event structure, enemy mayhem, 6-story mission, challenge-based sets, deployable units. Oh, it's nice to be able to deploy all the units we work for, isn't it? And nothing's changed on the tokens. And nothing's changed on the...
No, it's all the same.
Yeah, all exactly the same. Token store, event trophies, that's all the same. But we can buy 3 missionaries and missionary build logistics of 3. Event trophy, very similar to the last one. New to the event store, missionary cap of 34. So that's 2 and a bit toons. What did I say? It was 15 per. Someone's got
15
YouTube
per
on.
toon.
They're 325,000 a pop. Death becoming missionary gold tech is 315,000. Into hell missionary silver tech is 225. Saints Bullhawk missionary silver tech again 225. Righteous purification missionary bronze tech the Bullhawk one was 255. Righteous purification missionary bronze tech 225. Militant fever missionary bronze fervor. Missionary bronze tech 225. Missionary build logistic cap of 10 is 252. Missionary upgrade logistic cap of 10 325. Jet fuel rounds for the Abyss PMC silver tech is 1 million. Right suppression Abyss PMC tech again is 1 million. Contractor brother, I won't read these out because I'm pretty sure they give us a description. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
The brother Matsumoto, contractor. Matsumoto is a contractor. 1 times 1.25 damage increase to Sentinel turrets. Event XP 1.5 million. Fire barrier construct. Effect 60 by 60. Immune to fire damage. Event XP 1.5 million. Death becoming missionary gold tech. Effects increases damage to closer units. Again, it don't give us a percent. Slot. I can't pronounce that again. Diocese. Event XP 315,000. Into hell missionary silver tech. Effects decreases damage taken from closer units. No percentage again. Slot order. Event XP 250,000. Saints Bullhawk, missionary silver tech again. Flat damage reduction of 150. Event XP 250,000 a pop. Righteous purification, missionary tech, bronze tech even. Increases damage to condemned units by 30%. Slot convent. Event XP 225. A go. Militant fever or fervor, whatever it was. Effects increases movement speed and turn speed. Don't give us a percent. Why aren't they giving us no percentiles with that? Slot convent, event XP 225, a pop. Oh, this is the war paint if you want a coin, 500 coin. Ignore that. And this is the war paint for the missionaries. Or, yeah, the missionaries. Again, ignore. Sector gold bases are all bog standard. This is the 2 techs for the Abyss PMC. Effects. Abyss PMC and its drones do 30% more damage to turrets and buildings. Slot equipment, rarity silver, event XP 1 million. Riot suppression. Abyss PMC and its drones do 20% more damage to infantry. Slot equipment, rarity silver, event XP 1 million. Is there anything you want to add there, guys?
The riot one might be interesting.
Let's see if the silver actually works because the bronze didn't.
Well, they were back to front last week, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
reversed
also,
allegedly.
Wonder what I know certain people have already got the Amiga parts, but those who haven't have still got to do the Amiga bases. Wonder if they've changed them.
Made them harder. I think they should make them harder.
because they done 3 changes over the last main event. And yeah, some of us didn't get 20 parts like other people.
Oh, I can't imagine who did that.
Yeah. Bloody suck up Kixeye people. Hey, oh, Kixeye, I want 20 parts. I'll promote you so much.
There's some jealousy coming out in that fucking statement, isn't there?
I think so and all.
I have not promoted. Well, I do promote them a little bit, I guess, but I'm normally slagging them off along the way.
Yeah. They are trying. I gotta say, they are
trying.
trying to make things better, but
to make things better, they need to be on top of things that are broken. They can't just keep waiting days and days and days before we get a fix.
They're a long way off of that.
But yeah, that was a good, long fucking, one of my longest streams I've done in a while, hour and 25 minutes.
Thank you, Jay.
Anything you guys want to add before we run to the shout-outs?
No,
I just think it's a little too much to put in over the next 2 weeks, considering no one's going to be in the office over Christmas. And I do think there's going to be a lot of fuck-ups.
Well, let's hope there's someone that's on call-out, or a couple of them that are on call-out if things do go wonky. Sort of thing.
I can't imagine that, can you?
No.
No.
Definitely
I
can't.
think the lag is going to be horrendous.
Anyway.
Yeah, be interesting.
Let's run with the shout-outs and move on. I'll start top to bottom. And it'd be you, Animal, please, bud. If you haven't fallen asleep.
Again.
Mikey, are you there? Mikey,
Yes, sir.
you want to give your shout-outs, mate? You should get more involved, by the way.
I've been kind of doing some stuff around the house while I was listening in, so I
Okay.
apologize.
No
but
worries.
just shout out to everyone who's out listening and supporting and keeping the game going, and don't waste too much time on it. As my girlfriend's looking at me like you waste too much time on it. But anyways, don't waste too much time on it, especially over Christmas. It's not worth it. So everyone take care. Have a good one.
Thank you, bro. Will?
All right. Have fun with the events. We know it's going to be especially Sector Breach is going to be a grind. So don't spend all your time playing the game. Enjoy the Christmas period. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the food. Have a great time. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Cobra?
We're all a bit premature on that. Firstly, I'd like to thank the city and the panel for coming, and obviously all the YouTubers still. Not so busy tonight, but I think that's because the game's still running. We are live tomorrow night at 1800 GMT, 15th Friday. I'm sure at some point we will find a way to reduce the pain, hopefully, of the grind and find an easier way. But I'd kind of go over mental health every week, which I prefer to do tomorrow night when there's more people around, and hopefully it will hit more people and be absorbed. But other than that, I'll do a quick nutcracker. Bye.
Perfect. As always, guys, appreciate you coming along tonight. I know it ain't on the time of the downtime, but hey-ho. We will be back tomorrow at 1800 hours GMT for the start of the Sector Breach live event. Take care, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hello, everybody.
Get your shout-outs, Animal.
Bye.